Am I the asshole for spending $495 on a VIP ticket and traveling for one day while my dad has cancer? Hello, I, a 22-year-old female, just graduated and started working as a nurse right after passing the NCLEX. I am grateful because I just received my first paycheck. Culturally, it is expected to dedicate the first paycheck, or a portion of it, to my parents. I wanted to dedicate a majority of it to treat them, and will be supporting our family with portions of my future paychecks, but I also bought one thing for myself with this paycheck, a VIP ticket, approximately $495, to an event I have been dreaming of attending this November. The ticket includes a signed book and a meet and greet, which is why it was so expensive. I never typically splurge like this on myself. My plan was to fly early in the morning of the event, stay overnight, and fly home the next day, since it is not too far for me. It is still months away, and we do not know my dad's exact prognosis yet, so I was keeping in mind that if the situation was not good in November, I would resell the ticket. I just wanted to hold on to it in case I could go. When my mom found out, she completely blew up. She said things like, "How can you spend $495 on an unimportant event when we are drowning in medical bills? And how can you travel when your dad has cancer?" She told me I needed to refund the ticket immediately, and she's been crying and saying I'm selfish and making everything heavier on her, even making threats. Even before my dad had cancer, though, this was the case when I asked to do anything big, like go to a concert with friends. I understand why she feels that way, because I know $495 on one ticket is a lot. But the reason I still wanted to buy the ticket was because the event means a lot to me, and I also rarely splurge on myself at all. I also am budgeting my earnings and knew I could safely spend this and earn it back quickly, while helping out my parents with the rest of the money I will continue to earn. Ever since we learned my dad may possibly have cancer in June of this year, I've been canceling plans with friends and staying home every day. I'm working 5 night shifts a week with no break after passing the NCLEX so I can help out. I know this is not their fault at all, but I've been feeling really burnt out and trapped, and this felt like a one-day thing that would give me something to look forward to. I'm just really torn because while I was super happy and excited to buy the ticket, I also feel insanely selfish considering my dad, and especially after my mom blew up in front of me. I love my dad, and I've been thinking about my parents' health every day as they age and health complications continue to arise. TLDR, I just started working as a nurse and spent $495 on a VIP ticket to an event I have always wanted to attend and meet someone I admire. We recently found out my dad has cancer, and my mom says it is selfish and wants me to refund it since we have medical bills and he is sick. I was planning on reselling if things got worse in November, but I wanted to keep it as something for myself after months of being home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, working night shifts and canceling plans. Am I the asshole for not refunding and still planning to go if things are okay in November? Reddit verdict, not the asshole. Top comments. Comment, not the asshole. Why did you tell your mom? You must know her well enough to know how she is. This event is months into the future. There is absolutely no reason to be discussing it right now, especially with someone likely to be opposed to it. Oversharing is not a good thing. Author. She tracks my card purchases, which is how she found out. I live in a surveillance-heavy household, unfortunately, which is also why I've been feeling trapped and burnt out. Comment. Also, we do not have medical bills. Your father has medical bills. Presumably, he has health insurance. Does he not? Do you live with your parents? You said, "We'll be supporting our family with portions of my future paychecks." Who all is in the family? How old are your parents? Do they not have jobs? Where is this? At some point, you will have to start living your own life. Author. He just got health insurance recently, which will help. I do live with my parents because I just moved home from college and nursing school, so I was planning on becoming more financially set before moving away, so I will also be contributing to the rent. With family, I just mean mainly my parents, but it is just that they have so many plans, like they still want to try to buy a house next year, they have past expenses and loans they need to pay, but they're both 60 and should retire soon because I don't want them to keep working so long. My mom is a licensed vocational nurse, and my dad is a caregiver. We live in California, but my parents came from the Philippines. To be honest, I've been wanting to live my own life, but it feels selfish for me to want that considering my parents need support. I'm the only child, so I'm the only one they can bank on.